What is your relationship to Yale High School?
I am a past student of the Yale High School, is my first relationship, but my second one is that I'm also a parent of 4 kids that have either partly been to the Yale High School or still going to the Yale High School.
Yeah. What role has the Yale High School played in your life?
It's played a very significant role in my life. I was born and bred in Yale, and obviously just went to the Yale High School because it was the closest school to go to by default. But it has shaped everything that I've been to, where I've got to now. It's probably the Yale High School's contributed to that. So I did all my schooling there. Strangely enough, I met my wife there, who took no notice of me while I was at school, but that's another issue. But I was able to do my HSC at Yale and finished in 1985.
What is your favourite memory at Yale High School?
Gee, that's a very tough one. I've got a lot of memories at the Yale High School. My favourite one, I really enjoyed doing woodwork and metalwork. So just doing those classes were a lot of fun. But when you spend, I think I spent from year 7 to year 12, a lot of time there. Had a lot of good times. Didn't get into trouble too much, and had a great time on the bus as well. I was elevated to school captain. Not school captain. I was denied the role of school captain. I was about to say bus captain, and no one took any notice of me on the bus.
What was school like when you were there?
Interesting question. I think the school was. We had a principal and deputy principal who ran the school very, very strictly. I can always remember everyone being in uniform. I have a vivid memory of the Purcell's store here in Yea closing down, and all the girls for some reason managed to get all the bonnets and jackets and started wearing almost like private school uniforms to school. But that's something that struck me. Also, the other thing that struck me was the maintenance man was always telling us to get off the grass. Girls and boys were segregated. I shouldn't say segregated, but we did have the boys would take the western end of the school, and I think the girls were at the eastern end or the A end. And I think girls interacted and boys interacted at the cafeteria. I went to RMIT in the city and studied civil engineering, so I got a Bachelor of Engineering. So that gave me the opportunity to, the job I have here is really related to my engineering skills. Yeah, well, look, the organisation I work for, which is the Golden Broken Catchment Management Authority, and I'm very lucky that I happen to be born and bred in Yea and able to work in Yea. So I think it's very important that organisations like us and local businesses engage with the school to try and give opportunities and experiences to kids to help guide them to what they might want to do in the future. I remember as a kid, I did my work experience over at Seymour at the Department of Ag, which I found was really quite interesting. I spent a week over there and driving around and being shown around people's farms and stuff, and so that gave me a bit of an insight into that sort of thing. So I think it's very important that the local community and businesses assist where they can.
How important is school pride to a school's community?
Oh, very, very important, I think. I think it's nothing. Look, I'm very proud of being born and bred in Yea, and I'm actually also very proud of being a Yea High School person. So I think when you see the school vibrant and all the kids going to school and all well dressed, participating, and I have a lot to do with the local community sport, and a lot of the school kids are participating in that. I just see it's It's a very important thing. Especially we've got 4 kids at school, so our interest is in making sure they get every opportunity. So one way of being actively involved in making that more possible is to get involved in things like boards of committees and as such.
What would you like to see at the future of the school?
Well, I'd really like the school to still be there. Would be the first bit. Things are done slightly differently, and things are far more complex than maybe they were in our day. But I'd like to, fundamentally, I'd like the school to exist, do what they're doing, which seems to be doing well, which is preparing everyone for the future.